Hi, I'm Jordan Long, and today I'm going to talk about SailorMoonTV.com's Hangup. The Hangup is that it can't play things anymore, and if it does, it only goes for a week. So let's show you the likeness. All right, so we came across SailorMoonTV.com in May. And going through the end of May into June, everything's good. And July, that's when a hang-up starts. It can't play films. And then everything's good, and it starts playing stuff again. And then one day, it can't play films again, and this goes on for about a week. And then it crashes, and it's almost a month. And then it's up and running again, only for a week, and then it can't play stuff, and I'm sure it probably crashes again. So we all know that is a shitty webstead on the interweb, and we all know it's free, yeah. And we all know that the owner on it is going to get him or herself in a hang-up with ownership law one day too. But that's another saga until. So when you seek out how shitty things are and you tell them it's bad, of course, when you can't watch any films and it crashes, you know it's bad. But there were these folks on the talk box on there who would say, oh no, it's a good webstead, so it can't play shit. Oh, it crashes. Don't say anything bad about it. Well, I'm here to tell you I am going to say something bad about SailorMoonTV.com. I am done with it. If you gotta wait a whole month for them to fix their shit, only for it to only play films for a week, and then it starts playing films again, and it crashes again for almost a whole month, that is sad. I am not making that one up. Okay, the first time it couldn't play nothing for a day, and then it couldn't play shit for a week. Then it crashed, and it was out for almost a month. I am not making that up. So I don't want anything to do with it anymore. And there's going to be some Sailor Moon follower out there. We know Sasha Banks is a follower of Sailor Moon. I don't know if it's Deke, Pioneer, Cloverway, or Viz. Maybe she's a follower of all of them. But it'd be like Sasha Banks saying, oh, Jordan, you can't say anything bad about that webstead. Yes, I can. When it doesn't play films, and then it crashes for a month, and it only works for a month, and then it crashes again, I don't think it's worth it. It really is not. I'd like to be able to go on and watch shit every day. You don't see that happening with Netflix or Hulu, do you? Because Netflix and Hulu got a good server. Not some whiff of shit one that this Club Sailor Moon fellow or this woman or this man has. And I can say any shit I want to say about it. Oh, well, guess what? You can't say that. That's not right. Yeah, that's exactly what I got from the talk box on SailorMoonTV.com. I got put down like I was in the wrong. Like it was, it was shitty. If you can't watch something and then it crashes, then you can't watch shit for a month, and it crashes for a month, and then it only works good for a week, and then you can't watch shit again, and you're sure gonna crash again, then I said it's a really shitty webstead. And that's the truth. Okay? It might be my belief that it's shitty, but it's no good. There's truth to it. Okay? They can't handle a lot of folks coming on and watching their stuff. Well, then you gotta get a new server. You gotta get whatever the shit you gotta get. I don't know what you gotta do, but you gotta do it. But we all know it's probably, It's probably someone who doesn't really understand interwebs that much. It's probably someone who probably made on Wix.com or whatever, and that's probably where they made it from, or whatever. Whoever made this webstead didn't know how to make it where it wouldn't crash in a month. Can't make it where it can't play shit for almost a month. And you can only get a week out of it before it falls apart. That is sad. It truly is sad. And I'm done with it. It's a broken down website. And one day it's going to get a hang up with ownership law. That's going to happen too one day. Yeah, well, it's the only website out there where you can watch the Pioneer and Cloverway and PGSM and the songs just, for maybe a week. Then it stops playing, Sasha. Then it crashes. You're right, Jordan. You're right about that. That is really bad. It is. And it's truly sad, too, because I really thought it would be a good website. But then that's my mistake. Yeah, that's my mistake, believing that any website out there is a good one. Yeah, I guess you're right. It might be your belief that it's shitty, but if it crashes and shit doesn't play, and then you can and it crashes for a month, and then it only works good for a week, then it's not good. Yeah, that's right. I'm done with it. I really am. I'm sad, Sasha. Well, I'm sad too, Jordan. And I know someone out there's going to say, well, Jordan, don't you know Sasha Banks is back and she's bad now? Yes, I do know Sasha Banks is back and she's bad now. I do know that. But I also know she's a follower of Sailor Moon. And I'm sure if she's come across the website too, she would be sad to know that the shit stops playing, then it crashes. It only going good for a week, and then it crashes again. So I'm probably sure even she would be sad with it and eventually leave it altogether. And since it's free, nobody's gonna get off their hands to really fix this shit. Let's be truth about that. So that's right. That's the hang up with SailorMoonTV.com. Shit not playing. Webstead crashing for almost a month. Then shit only working good for a week, and then back to not playing films again and crashing. So yeah, I really think you need to fix your shit. But maybe the folks who run it, they don't have the gal to fix it, and it is what it is. I'm Jordan Long, and hope you like this film.